it the hell? Oh. Hey.
Help me. Hey. Savage AF, y'all.
You know it's not legal in every state, so we're gonna lose some people from seeing your little weed stash.
Neither is this show. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Fuck your state if weed ain't legal there. I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang.
That's
facts. Look, facts do matter, but damn, man, he went hard on the states. And like, hey, if you don't get high and have weed that's legal, fuck your state.
Give people a choice, man.
Yeah, fuck your state.
Savage AF. Speaking of choices, we're here for you Monday.
We just start off hot. Just can't even. We're gonna get flagged every single time.
That's what we do. Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on YouTube and Facebook at the same goddamn time. If you ever miss us live, okay, I need you to take your finger out your ass. Stop sniffing it, you fucking kook. And get clean.
I don't even know how to take that. I don't
Wash
even know
your hands.
To say to that. But
get to our YouTube page where we have all the shows archived if you miss us live.
Right.
Even if you didn't miss us live and you're like, what did he say? And you want to go back and watch and get that replay, it's right there for you. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Right.
Shane, hit him with it, man.
And make sure that you check it out when you go there. Again, he said, wash your hands so your keyboard's not stanky. And you click the button like this. You know what it is. And also give us some thumbs up. Go through some of the videos. Look at some of the content. Boom, bam, 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 bow. Right. And then, and aside from that, we don't mind you make a few comments, even if they're bad, good, or indifferent. So make sure you do that. And also, if you knew something about the state of the world, you knew that you gotta follow us on certain platforms. Now, there's two platforms that we need you to follow us on. First off is Facebook at SavageA.F. So make sure you check us out on that. Make sure you follow us and build our following to a point where we can destroy the universe. And also, make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro, and make sure you follow
Instagram
Comedian Shang on the IG.
Ig. I'm calling it Ig from now on. That's something I decided yesterday. No more IG for me. Ig. Follow me on the Ig.
Follow me on the Ig. And make sure that you check us out on all those platforms and also our live shows when we come to your town. Speaking of live shows, this is how we do this. We're going to have a live show that's going to be popping off July 21st. That's right, July 21st. Ontario, California. Make sure you check us out at the Improv Comedy Club. That's right, the Improv Comedy Club, July 21st, 8 p.m. Make sure you show out and show up. Show up and show out. Yeah, show up and show out. And also, if you want to get free guest pass to come see the show, inbox at Black Pedro and at Comedian Shang. And then you get it in. That's how we do this. And if you understand it, we do this like a Brutus. I don't know if Brutus is a word, but God damn it, it is now.
It's a name. Miss Adverb, stop talking shit. You say hello first, and you were later than we were, so I don't care. Also, I see Nicole in the building, Bronda, Breezy, Essence, Ev Gatlin, D Jones. Man, come on, y'all. We building something here. Queen B. Let's get at it, y'all. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We got to fly through this one today, man, but so much to talk about.
Get into it.
It's Wednesday, Hump Day, July 13th, 2022. 2022 in the time space continuum.
2020 twin. That's what you got to say.
2020 twin.
Yeah.
We don't stay late. We fashionably not on time. Anyways, we are going to end today's show with a SHANGRY for you. I told you he'd be back, y'all.
You got to scream it, though.
Price is too damn high. Too damn high.
There you go. You know what? That's what I'm talking about.
Price is too damn high. Yo.
They too damn high.
Black Pedro popping before that. Black cop. Where my KRS-One fans out here? Let's talk
Yeah.
about it. But
I don't
before
think
we
they
get
know
into
that.
that, I got two motherfuckers say what's for y'all.
A double. Wait, hold up. A double
Yeah.
motherfucker say what? This is a monumental occasion. Where's the confetti? We don't have that effect. But you know what? It's a double motherfucker say what? Motherfucker say what?
Yeah. So the second one I'm gonna hit y'all with, the motherfucker say what again? Is something that I really thought was just like a hyperbolic example, potential example that the left wing was using. But there really is a 10-year-old rape victim from Ohio, and her rapist has been arrested. So I want to talk about that. But before we get into that, we're gonna start off with your first of a twofer. You only paid for one, but you're getting
But
two
you know
today.
what? Sometimes we got the 2-for-1s, and why not? Come with us.
And he kind of slipped this in there on us yesterday. But when you hear it, you will be like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Motherfuckers say what? This dude right here. Motherfuckers say what? John Bolton, former U.S. ambassador to the UN, and what was his other position? I'm sorry, but high-ranking government official.
Well, his other position was Captain Kangaroo.
He was Captain Kangaroo.
He was Captain Kangaroo
in the military capacity. That was his
in a military
title.
capacity because he was fucking out of his mind.
But John Bolton yesterday was commenting on, I believe he was talking about the January 6th hearing, and yeah, he was, and in reference, people have long called Trump's actions an attempted coup. And in regards to that, John Bolton kind of brushed that aside and slipped this in where he was just like, coups are very intricate and very hard to pull off. I mean, I've helped pull off many coups abroad, and it's like,
What?
Say what?
Wait, hold on. That's where you go. What?
Say what?
You
So.
know.
And it's one of those things where we know we've always known that the United States does it, but damn, nigga, I mean, god damn, like
that's like saying, I've kicked many a dead black babies. Like, wait, what? You just gonna gloss over that shit? The way he really glossed over it.
Yeah, he had that vibe of like, coup. You call that a coup, bro? I know coups, bro. I do coups. Hey, Chuck, what we do on Thursday? A coup? Goddamn right, we did a coup.
And he seemed like he just like, sometimes you coup, sometimes you don't.
There's Dr. Who, and then there's Dr. Coup. And this is
it
Dr.
was so
Coup.
crazy. The way, you know what? That's the same way when people gloss over shit. Like, he's like, yeah, man, I was out with this girl. It was a good time, man. And then I took her back to the hotel and killed her. But other than that, man, they had good drinks at the bar. Wait, motherfucker.
Like, you call that murder? Bro, I murdered. Like,
I
killed somebody this morning, dude. Like, come on, man.
I mean, come on. Who hasn't? That if he'd have just said who hasn't, I'd have jumped out my window. If he'd have said who hasn't, he's just like, everybody does it.
Apparently, in his book, he talked about actions in Venezuela, but that's one thing to put it in your book because I ain't about to read your funky ass book anyways. But to sit on CNN Live with Jake Tapper, it's just like be there in the room, and Jake's like, "Well, hold on, now we gotta
hold on now, wait a minute.
Let's go back to the coup thing." Like, no, he let him talk for a minute, and then Jake was like, so the coup stuff."
The way Jake Tapper, I got to give Jake Tapper. Sometimes he go in on people, and I like the way he going in. Yeah. No. You're not gonna just gloss over the coup thing. You just pull them off Yeah, we do it with Black Americans all the time by putting crack in their neighborhoods. We did it before. We could do it again. It's the level of his just privilege.
Maya Baker says the evilness and power obsession within white men is outrageous.
What did you say? What did you say? That's what he looks like. What did you say?
Who are you talking to?
I will coup you,
little tomorrow. Negro woman. White heat privileges and the caucasity, says Queen B. Yeah, man. Nicole H says, keep up with the colonizer time. Yeah, your colonizer gonna get you flagged, Nicole. Now don't go talking about freedom.
Yeah. No,
but yeah, for him to just like live, just be like, cool. I know coups, bro. I got you want a coup? I get you a coup by 6:30.
What kind of coup you want? Like, yeah, like I'm going to the store. Hey, Pedro, you want something, man? I'm gonna go get some.
Give me some Funyuns.
You want some Funyuns and
a Fanta.
Fanta, Snapple. You want a Snapple?
No, I'm good on the Snapple, bro. But
okay.
I do need a coup though.
Okay, I'll get you a coup. I was gonna get one for myself anyway. I'll get you a coup.
And then get 2 coups.
I'm gonna get 2 coups because this is but you gotta understand. I agree with people in the feed where you say the caucasity. The caucasity of these people is because they're so used to being on top and their puppetry of evil that it doesn't faze them. And they're trying to minimize any way they can. Any way they can, they're trying to minimize this shit. And they're trying to minimize the insurrection. That's why they said, "Oh, it was just a picnic. It was like a tourist
tour. You think they were just on a guided tour?
And there wasn't like all of this shit going on. It wasn't that. It wasn't Braveheart shit going on.
No, it was guided. It was a guided tour led by the Oath Keepers.
Yeah."
The vice president slayers of America. Fuck out of here, man. But yeah, Bolton, he was emboldened yesterday when he just got on that coup thing, dog. Like, yeah, that's what we do. Coup is what we do.
But let me ask you this, Pedro, and I'm gonna ask the people in the feed. Do you think that obviously Trump is guilty? I don't know why the fuck people will keep saying, well, we don't know. It's allegedly. But do you think that whole crew, Bolton included, that was fucking with him, do you think all of them are going to go to jail? Or do you think they're going to pick the underlings and then the high-ups aren't going to jail?
Well, it depends on which criminal activity people find themselves attached to. I mean, there's the tax evasion stuff out of New York.
There's Atlanta.
Georgia election tampering. Right. And now I think the DOJ announced that they're very interested in this fake the fake electors, the witness tampering as well as the fake electors right. Plot. So I think it really depends on what they're attached to, and I'm not sure how deep Bolton was into any of those things specifically, because there are these multiple avenues, but that you can get Trump on, but they are very specific, right? It's not just like he was a fucked up president and everybody around him was fucked up. While that is true, legally they're only able to prosecute a few.
Right, and I think the AG is such a constitutionalist that he's not going to absolutely positively go, well, we know you fucked up across the board. He's going to specifically, if he does, which I doubt if he does it because he's got bitch-like qualities. When he sweats, bitch droplets come out of his bitchlets. Little tiny bitchlets. When he brushes his teeth, you know what he brushes it with? Bitch toothpaste. Because he's not going to do anything. But the bottom line is, I really do think that, before I didn't think this until this new one. When I say that these motherfuckers on the January 6th commission was going up in their ass this last one, I was like, wow, this is just rape. They were raping the shit out. I'm using that as a segue. But
there you go.
Yeah. But it is just, they were killing them. I came on stage, I said something to the white guy. I said, I know you think, you guys are safe, but man, they're going up in your ass. Because some guy yelled out, well, it's all a fucking game. It's all a game. Because I did a joke about it. And then the dude said, it's all a game. I said, well, it's a game you're going to lose, motherfucker. They are in your ass.
Yes,
so right now, at least.
Well, speaking of getting in asses, this is
wow,
quite the transition here. But
pretty dark.
When you hear this one, man.
Another motherfucker say what?
It will also make you.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, gotta admit, I really thought this was just like a potential, worst case scenario, hypothetical situation that left wingers and pro-choice people were throwing around as, what are we gonna do if? But
there
no,
is no what do we do if, and there's actually another one too. So say what you're gonna say, and then I'm gonna
yeah,
let you know. There's
but
no, two more that are
wow.
actual.
In Ohio, a 10-year-old girl was actually raped and impregnated, and had to go to Indiana as a result of the overturning of Roe v. Wade to get an abortion. But her rapist, a 27-year-old man, I'm not even gonna say his name. Fuck the guy.
Fuck
But
him. Fuck him. Yeah.
But he has been arrested, and while not being convicted, they're going through the processes of confirming DNA from the abortion sample, as well as his. So that should be confirmed. But now this goes from when we focus on the overturning of Roe v. Wade, it does go from hypothetical to something very, very real. Where
it's the fact. It's the fact. It's the fact.
There are states and places that would make this girl have
and actually there were
baby.
some state politicians that were actually saying that she should. And there was also a 16-year-old in Oklahoma, same situation. Her uncle, who was 38 years old, same shit, which is so fucking creepy. Good Lord.
It's I mean,
the level of creep, it's creepalicious, man.
16 is awful.
16.
A 10-year-old is
it's even worse. It's like,
brother, what is, I mean, this is
horrendous.
So
but
the act itself, obviously, but then it's even more horrendous to like be in a position where you want to tell this little girl that she has to have
carry the
baby.
In this situation, in the other situation, when these state politicians say shit like, well, it was already one bad thing that happened, horrible thing. We can't have two horrible things happen, so she should have the baby. Even though that fucks her head up, other than the rape, forever. And every time she's around that baby, or unless they give it up for adoption. But even if the thought of it, you're going to raise a dysfunctional person. Like they said, most women that are raped in situations like that when they're young
Mm-hmm.
women, that when they do have the kid, when they, don't know they're pregnant or whatever the case may be, when they are dealing with the kid, they hate the kid. They hate the kid. They treat the kid bad, which in turn makes the kid have grow up a certain way, and then he becomes dysfunctional or she becomes dysfunctional. So it's a cycle. So I don't understand why they don't get this shit.
Well, Ms. Adverb says, but you got crazy Supreme Court justices saying, we'll adopt the babies. Just make the babies have babies, and we'll take the babies. And then we'll make the babies have babies, and then we'll have babies.
And then there'll be more babies.
But then we know that they don't really want to take care of any of these babies once they become actually humans in the world. But yeah, bro. So, and I know these things happen, but the way it was being said, I was just like, yeah, that would be crazy. That would be awful. But to know that an actual 10-year-old girl actually had to, and I'm thinking about what a 10-year-old body would have to go through
to have a baby,
both to have a baby and to have an abortion. I mean, these are
heavy
both
shit.
Major procedures.
She's gonna need therapy, and I bullshit you not. I was reading up on this before, because I was literally writing a joke, and I was like, let me make sure I'm on point with it. And I was reading up on this. The level of therapy that these little girls that need is literally decades. It's not like you're gonna be all right, shake it off. No, they got to have therapy for the fucking at least into their 20s minimum, just they can.
I'm sure the rest of their life they'll be
right, so they can digest it. But this the fucked up part. It's the old. Now you got to think the six fucking Supreme Court justices to talk about. Well, this is what which they lied. They went on their confirmations. The Sinister Six. Yeah, we already know they lied on their confirmation. Well, I don't know. I don't think I would do it. And then as soon as they got in, gotcha, bitch. That's what they did. So at the end of the day, I still blame it on the Democrats from a standpoint because they could have did something a little bit more, been a little bit more proactive pertaining to the Supreme Court, expanding the court. Fuck that. Use your power while you got the power and expand the court and made it a little bit more equal. Also, the Democrats, it's hard to use this as a fucking political strategy, but you got to. You got to kind of use this example with this 10-year-old girl that this is why we fucking need this. This is why the majority of people in the fucking country want abortion, and especially in situations of incest and rape. So especially, but they got to use it, Pedro. They're going to have to use it as, this is what the fuck we talk about, bitch. You don't sit, this, like, I don't know why I'm holding it like it's a product.
I thought you were choking it. I thought you were choking the person you were
Choking the
talking to.
Republicans.
Listen to me, motherfucker.
Fucking, you heard, oh shit, another one.
You Darth Vader in me, motherfuckers. That I
But
find
no, they
you
got to
lack
use
of
it. I
faith.
don't know why I was holding like a product, but the thing is, I really do think the Democrats got to use this to in the election, and it's fucked up that you got to use shit like this. But just like you got to use when police do some fuckboy shit like 90 shots, 60 hit a kid, you got to use examples like that. You got to use Sandra Bland. You got to use Tamir Rice. You got to use all these different situations to push our agenda and stop being pussies. I'm so not pussies. I keep saying that. I gotta fucking break myself of it. The pussification. See, I can't. I mean, all right, punk asses. The Democrats got to start being punk asses and go hard in the paint and play like the Detroit Pistons, because I always say shit references for him for Detroit, because the Pistons used to be the bad boys of basketball, and they threw a lot of bows, nigga. They would they would throw bows, they would do dirty shit, they trip people when they going up for the fucking lane, and that's what we need. We
the
need
refs don't call it. It's not dirty,
right? We need a Lambeer, bro, motherfucker. We need a Lambeer.
Rick Mahorn.
We need a Rick Mahorn. Like,
Dennis
man,
Rodman.
do you see he grabbed the face and did this shit? One time, Dennis Rodman was actually pinching at Shaq's nuts. He kept pushing him down, like backing him down in the paint, and would pinch at his nuts. And then Shaq was like, "The fuck out of here, you creepy motherfucker!"
Mental game.
And mental game, but that's what the Democrats need to start doing. They need to start pinching at the Republicans' nuts. I don't know how I got to that, but I did, and I'm pretty proud of myself.
Maya Baker said the lady with the ticket for driving in the HOV lane, who was 36 weeks pregnant, she's fighting the ticket. If an embryo is life at conception, then she had a passenger at 36 weeks. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of nuanced arguments that come up from this. I did hear about that story, by the way, but these dark and egregious examples are real.
Very dark, very dark.
And these are I truly at these times don't understand the people that think they have something to say about that. You know what I mean? Like you cannot tell a 10-year-old child to have a baby. Like there's no way a 10-year-old should be pregnant. Legally, I don't even think that's possible. So but like you cannot force a 10-year-old child to have a baby. And the people
that this is one situation where there was the raper wanted to get access to the baby once it was born. Like felt like, well, I have rights too. Mm-hmm. No, motherfucker, you threw your rights out the window when you raped a motherfucker. So yeah. I just feel like if they don't, the Democrats got to use this. We're talking about this on Savage AF. We need to make sure that everybody continues this conversation into the election cycle and also for 2024, because the Republicans don't give two shits. They don't give a fuck about that 10-year-old and what she had to go through and what her parents had to go through and the fact they had to drive to another state to get it done. They don't give a fuck about that. I don't think they even they don't reimburse the cost that it would be to leave. Now, some people don't got it look like that, and the cost to go over there. So fuck them. And if I see these motherfucking, any of these Supreme Court justices in the street, I'm fighting them. Kavanaugh, well, he's already drunk all the time, so that'll be an easy win. The only one, big neck, bulldog neck, Clarence Thomas. I don't know if I can take him down. He looked like he looked like he'd take a punch.
No, he's slow.
He's slow. Oh, okay.
I think Jenny slips him something in his soup at night.
She's always tapping on the tea.
The tea. Queen Bee says it's nothing new under the sun. But what is new under the sun are the conditions around these horrendous, rape scenarios where these little girls will have fewer, if no choices as we move forward under this current Supreme Court ruling. And so we'll keep our eye on that. But yeah, that blew my mind today. We gotta get through today's show, man.
We're doing pretty good. I'm looking at the time. We're doing well. Go ahead. I was gonna say something. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. No, go.
No, I was gonna say that I know sometimes we put dark topics on here, but this was a topic I felt like when I saw that Pedro sent it. I really feel like we need to really start putting it out there to let them know how fucked up and dangerous this could be to the mentality of young girls that have had to deal with this. We need to make sure that we get the shit out there as much as possible so people can tap into their fucking empathy reserve, because we need that.
Yeah, man.
So, So.
All right, you know what else we need? This.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin', man. This dude right here, this brother. Let me put him on up here.
Is this him?
No, that's not him. It's this guy right here.
Oh shit! My bad.
Michael Cox has just been named the new chief of police for Boston, which is an incredibly racist town. So much so that back in 1995, when this same man Michael Cox was an undercover officer, he was mistaken for a suspect and was brutally beaten by his fellow officers. He has since obviously stuck with the job, rose through the ranks, kind of worked every angle of policing in that city and in that department, and is now taking over. And I thought this was an interesting scenario. Congratulations to the brother, I guess.
I guess
it's a tough thing to step into.
Like if you're at your restaurant, they just jump you. Like, would you be like, "Hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow"?
Well, I'm gonna buy this place and then we'll see you guys.
We're gonna see what happens then.
Well, So to take over the department that beat your ass while you were working for it is a complex layer of occurrences, I would say. But
wow.
But then it also brings up like, will this? Obviously he has an initiative to bring change and justice truly to the department, but like, will he be able to do that? Like, does having more Black cops improve our communities and improve our relationship with the police? I'm not sure that statistically that's a thing. I think it's more about power structure, and maybe cops having a little bit too much power in our communities in general, because I've seen plenty of Black cops be fucking assholes, man, just like any white cop could.
Right.
And
like
it might not be around race in that case,
but power.
But it is about the abuse of power.
Yeah.
So
this is I told you, Pedro, I don't give a fuck what you
I hate
think.
the back of Whoopi Goldberg's neck.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, man. So while this is
I'm sorry, that's so funny. They beat his ass and he goes, "You'll see one day."
Paperwork on all you niggas. I'm putting cases on all you niggas. But yeah, let's see what this brings to the community, if it actually brings about any change to that force.
Did you laugh when you saw that story?
I didn't laugh. I was just like,
I laughed.
Oh, man, that's.
I
just think about first of all, how you even stay on the job, and not, like,
he come in on crutches.
Yeah,
what's up, boys?
Just not slaughter your fucking coworkers and shit. Like, I don't know, man. There's some of these guys I admit are
That's
bigger
hilarious.
than me.
Pedro would have been like, well, coming back, shooting up.
Well,
coming back, shooting up the whole fucking.
Gotta shoot up the locker room now. Well,
hey, you know what? Didn't plan on it. Kind of like my job.
But you guys pushed me to it.
You guys jumped me, beat the shit out of me. Guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna ventilate all you bitches. How do you stay in a job like that? How do you? I mean, I understand if you're committed to your fucking job, but they jumped you and beat you half to death, and then you go fuck with them again. If anything, you should be an advocate to go against police corruption, not be part of that system that beat your ass.
Well, I mean, there's the fight it from within, and this is seemingly that guy. I mean, if anybody is going to understand the layers of police, the complexity of police brutality and its presence in the court,
it would be him.
Like,
they show a picture of him with his arm twisted like the nigga that jumped Chappelle. Like, yeah, man, I know all about this shit.
I just see him at some meeting. He just like pulls his top teeth out and just like. Now, now look, y'all remember when they beat my ass, and I'm back, motherfucker. I'm back, and then
put them back in
better than ever.
And I'm gonna guess what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bite all y'all in the ass.
I'm like chew up that
like,
goddamn.
He should just come in there and just fucking just. He should definitely go through and get all the corrupt cops. And the fact that they beat the shit out of him, I mean, personally, I personally think I ain't home, motherfucker. Spam. Oh, spam. I'm gonna tell you something. Like you said, he better than me because
I ain't the one.
Every single one of those cops that beat my ass when I was a captain or lieutenant or I ran the shit. I would. It would be so bad. Like,
yeah, man.
Pedro Hernandez, police officer Pedro Hernandez, apparently shut up the entire locker room.
He's gone rogue cop, but not in like a good Hollywood way.
Not in a cool way.
That's my pop in for today, man. Black cop, black cop, black cop. Let's see what happens here. Savage AF, Shang, get us a potty.
All right. Boom, boom. Let me look at the time. Bam. Okay, listen. This is what I got to tell y'all before I get into this. Y'all need to definitely subscribe to the goddamn channel. You already know what it is. If you subscribe to the channel, you're a better person. You have stronger orgasms. You will never be stabbed at a baptism or a wedding. I need you to make sure that you check us out. Go to the page. When you go to the page, boom, bam. Click the bell. Make sure you let us know. Give us go.
You motherfucker. Next.
Make sure that y'all do what I'm asking you. Also, check us out on the IG at Black Pedro. At Black Pedro. Check it out. And also at Comedian Shang. IG. All right? Make sure you do it. And we welcome white folks too.
Come on in.
The
water's fine.
Come on in, and you can be part of it too. So make sure you check it out. My Shangri today is I saw this report that fucked my head up. That is gonna fuck your head up too because it's fucking your pocket up, right? The fuck now. Ooh, prices too damn high. Too damn high. Man, they said today inflation is the highest it's ever been in 40 years. Right now, we are taking it in the ass and the wallet. And motherfuckers is panicking. This shit is getting crazy right now, man. People having a hard time. They running in the streets. It's getting crazy because inflation has gone up that much. Right now, forget gas, because gas prices is actually coming down. But food is up 15%. If you look at just, like electricity bill, your gas bill, that's going to fuck up. So it's killing everybody in the pocket. I don't know if y'all are, and they're going to blame it on, they're going to blame it on Biden. They have to. I mean, unfortunately, they call it now Bidenflation. And yeah, that's what's happening right now. So I know that anybody out there, if you're just going to like where you got to decide between pussy and gas, like should I spend this money to go get this ass? I don't know, because I don't know.
Nicole's car insurance just went up $40 a month. Though.
Yeah, so I mean, right now
what is we gonna do?
But what is? I can't take it. Price is too high. I'm just telling you right now that Biden better get this together, even though gas prices are going down and some like utilities are going down. If they don't get the fucking Fed to get this shit together, he's going to take the L of all L's, more than the L that I'm telling you right now. He is going to take an L. We need to make sure, because I know when Pedro's tank takes more than my tank, and my car bigger than his. And my tank is 80, 85 minimum to fill up. And what is yours?
I forgot to fill up the other night on my way home. So I went out yesterday and on my way to work, and I was like on E, and I was like, shit. And I had to stop. You know, the gas station.
At the evil shell?
The shell from hell. Bro, I put $20 in there just to get me to another gas station, but
that's fucked up. Well, you got
it was $7.99 a gallon, dog.
That's what I'm telling y'all. Look at the
$8
prices.
fucking dollars. $7.99
a cup of coffee is up $1.85. So I'm telling you right now, hopefully y'all can hang in there. It's a rough time. I know that I am budgeting like a motherfucker. Luckily I had money saved up from my sex trafficking thing I did over the pandemic.
Good job.
And also I was stripping at old folks' homes. And I made a pretty penny because their eyesight's really bad. And so they would tip me with hundreds instead of tens.
So thank you for this dollar.
Yeah, so I did pretty well over the pandemic. So I want to let y'all know, gas price is too high.
Scamdemic.
It's scamdemic. And this is also the last thing I want to tell you. It is not just because of the pandemic. It is not because of that. It is because companies are gouging the fuck out of Americans. So anytime they say corporations ain't evil, they can suck a giant Godzilla dick, because they are. They're gouging us with clothing, food, and everything else. So I'm going to start, for all you people in the feed, especially all you women, I'm going to be selling my body. So, and it's not a good body, but I'll give you half off.
Certified pre-owned.
Yes, right. My Carfax is not as good as it should be, but I'm going to let y'all know something. Anybody that's a woman in the feed, if you want sexual favors, I'm charging $25.
Hey, fuck all y'all and y'all $4 gas prices out here, man. I see y'all bragging.
Yeah.
I paid $7.99 yesterday for what amounted to about 2.17 gallons of gas.
He went 1 mile. I went to the gas station and they had this dude like actually stick a needle in my arm and just start taking blood.
Yep, that's it.
So that's how bad it is. So, but in your little cities where it's $4.99, fuck y'all.
Send me some of that. Y'all need to slang that on the side to Californians.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start siphoning. What is it where the people look?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that. So I'm gonna start jacking gas. Savage F, we're gonna be back tomorrow. Check this out. When we come back tomorrow, I want y'all to know something. I want you to know something from the bottom of my heart. I mean that. You guys are fantastic. The way you keep hanging out there with us, the way you come see our live shows. Speaking of live shows, there's gonna be a show, Ontario, California, Thursday, July 21st, 8 p.m. Tell them where it's going to be at.
Right there, Ontario, y'all, 8 p.m., California. You know what it is, man.
Yeah, so make sure you check it out. And we'll see you then. I appreciate y'all. And don't you ever disrespect me, motherfucker.
Deuces, y'all.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Fuck, he was funny. All right, we out.
Peace.
Later.